I'll put this on. No.
Tuesdays the vibe, the clock hits 8. No filters here, just talk that straight. Laugh so loud, they can shake the gate. Facebook fam always pulling their weight. We hit live, roll out the streets, we roam. Truth in the mic, we don't play clone. Real ones know this is where it's grown. No bravado, just a real top zone. No bravado, that's the code. We go live and we unload. Real talk flows, never slows. Facebook crew, that's the road. No bravado, no disguise. Tuesday nights, we energize. Truth and laughter, we baptize. Tune in fam, we're on the rise.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
Good. How's it going? How's it all?
It's going. I would say I haven't spoken to you for ages. We spoke for the first time yesterday, isn't it? That
Yeah.
catch me up. What's been going on?
Nothing.
That little podcast thing the other day. How did that go?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a live debate event. So apparently they do it. I think they do it every month or every couple of months or something like that. And they have a few people. So the one they had before we was on, they had like Elaine Le Payne and a few other people on. This one that I was on, we had a girl called Trina. I think she does a podcast called Honestly Trina. She interviews loads of like musicians and stuff like that.
Right.
Someone called Shen Face. So she does a lot of stuff, especially on TikTok. Dizzle. Yeah, and someone else called Jed, but I hadn't heard of him before, but he does a lot of stuff, especially I think a lot of social commentary, I think, on like the community as well. Yeah.
Okay. Did you enjoy it?
It was good. I was shitting myself, but it was good. Once I got started, it was all right. And a little rum punch, and the venue was nice as well. It was a black-owned venue in Catford. It was really nice. It was cute, very cute.
Oh.
Okay.
Good. Would you do it again?
What about you?
Yeah. I would now. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind so much now. But at the time, I was like, why did I agree to do this? Why? You know, just before you go on, because your nerves are just eating you. So you're like, why? But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I did it now.
I'm glad you did it. It's your time now, man.
Yeah,
it's your time to get out there, grow your audience, do your thing, because you've got something to say and people find it interesting, obviously. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love that.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Keep going. What about you, Shasha? What's going on for you?
Nothing much. Just been with work trying to manage this bloody grave disease. But yeah, I'm all right. Just been.
That's the first time you said that publicly, actually.
Oh, yeah. It takes a bit of time. I'm still getting used to my feature on my face.
What? Oh, that don't sound good. What did you say?
I'll be back.
Okay.
A big vase. I moved my laptop and didn't know my vase was behind it. And the cat is looking at you're one big idiot. Okay. It's my favourite vase as well.
Oh no.
I have to clean it up as well. Otherwise, I don't know, that kitten, I don't want it to die.
Okay.
Or one of the kids.
I'll be 2 minutes.
Yeah, go for it. All right. So now you've said it publicly. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, it's part of me, and it will be part of me for the rest of my life, I think. Yeah.
You reckon?
But no, it's when I'm reading up on it and that, it's they call it a lifelong illness, so to speak. I don't see it as an illness, but it's your eating habits.
It's a It's a thyroid condition.
Yeah, thyroid condition, yeah. So certain things have to change. So things that you may enjoy, like if you have a sweet tooth or you're like little snacks and stuff, you have to find alternative things to have. Like I used to love chocolates and crisps and fizzy drink. Can't really do fizzy drink or really crisp or anything like that. If I do, it has to be like a small quantity. Otherwise, my body it takes like 24 hours for my body to reset. I just need to flush it out of my system.
Right.
But yeah, it's very much of you have to take control of it before it takes control over you.
Right.
You know, especially with how it makes you look as well. Because I even find that even when taking pictures, I'm subconsciously doing that, and I don't need to. It's just to relax my face. So it's little things just having to adapt to. But yeah, it's not easy. It's hard when people say to you, "Oh, just eat." It's not a matter of just eating. It's
I've not said that to you ever.
no.
I was gonna
No,
say
it's no.
Those people who have not.
Say just eat. You know, you have to eat, and it's not a case of just yes, you want to eat, but your body is basically controlling what you do, and you have to find a way how to live with that, and do research on what is good for you and what is not. And it's a lot. That's what I was looking for. It's a lifestyle change. So yes, it is about getting rest, doing as much as you want to do, but also finding an even balance. Because you're mentally you want to do certain things, but physically your body's like, yeah, you can try, but we're not doing nothing today.
So this Graves' disease came on from your chemo. So you went through cancer, had chemo, and then it triggered an unhealthy thyroid?
Yes. So basically I had a hormone tumor, which was brought on by me being on a pill for too long. I basically was on one pill from the age of 17 to early 30s. And
really
then
didn't want kids,
you understand? I went through that whole bitch.
No, what I'm getting around here? Terrible.
We're taking no chances, trying not a damn chance.
Oh, it's too funny.
And then I realized that when I was on a break with my pill, that my microgyne, I was on microgyne, and when I was on a break with that, I realized that my hormones were just flying out of control. I would just be in a rage for no reason. Yeah, even I didn't like myself, and I was monitoring it for about 3 months, and the same thing happened every month for 3 months, and I was just like, I can't do this. I would cry. I was just very emotional, cry all the time. Not that that's not changed much nowadays anyway, but yeah, it was just a lot. So then I changed from one pill to the other without taking a break. I was told I should take a break, but no one said to me why or anything like that. They didn't give me an actual reason. So I did that, and then yeah, found a lump, and from that, as I'd gone through the chemo and it was coming out my system, I put a bit of weight, and I thought I was looking a bit nice, and then but then that was actually hidden from that was hiding what I'd had, which was I was hypo. So for some reason I went from hypo to hyper, which is losing weight. So I went from being, I think, like I was like about 10 and a half, 11 stone, and I lost that. I went down to like just over 8 stone in a month. It literally went. It felt gradual because it went from, I had a cold first, and I thought, okay, I had a cold, maybe because my appetite is gone because of the cold. I thought, okay, get past that, and then it was just gradually coming off, and looking at food would just make me feel sick, and then went to the doctors and got tested and had hypothyroidism. So I was borderline anorexic basically. I was literally hanging on for dear life, and yeah, was reluctant to take the tablets because I wanted to do it myself, but
Right.
that wasn't working. And then you convinced me to take them, and I did, and it opened up my. It's like somebody's stepping on your pipe for the for you to eat, and then all of a sudden you're
Mm.
you, when you have it at first, you feel hungry, but you can't eat anything. You just feel sick,
Right.
but you're craving for. I was craving for like fizzy drink, anything for the sugar rush, but it was actually damaging me because of that an event, and just finished eating, and it was like a burst water pipe. Everything just came up, literally emptied out myself. So yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot to deal with at first, but it was just like, what the hell? Hope he hasn't come back and all the rest of it. So it was just getting my head around. Then I suffered a bit of PTSD, thinking it was like I felt like how I was going through chemo. So it mentally it can mess you up, but then I just kind of understood, did my research, understood what it was, and was like, right, okay, I just need to start eating again, which I did, put back on the weight. Only to find out that with hyperthyroidism or even with hypothyroidism, your weight will never be like consistently one level. You can go through stages where you lose it, lose it if you're hyper very quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've done research and found that there's juices that you can do and even buy as well. Because I use one. I have been using one called Huel, Huel, and
Yeah.
it's food on the go basically, and it keeps me
Yeah.
going. So yeah, so
Yeah.
but yeah, it's manageable. I've got my head around it, and through talking with my therapist about, and just having it's as you said, it's something new that you have to get used to, and yes, it's daunting, but you just have to work through it. And just the support of you as well, talking about it. Yeah, I'm here.
Well, listen, to anyone that's listening out there, if you've got hypothyroidism, you're not alone. There's people going through it. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to get the number of the therapist that Charlene speaks to, just inbox us and we'll send that on, because it can be. I've watched you go through a lot over the years, but you're still standing. You're a little soldier boy, a little general, but not lie. Um, you're nah, you're definitely. I don't want to say your sickness is inspirational, because that obviously doesn't feel like what you want to lead with by inspiration. But I think the way
Ah,
that you get up every time you get
mm-hmm,
knocked down is what's
mm-hmm.
inspirational. So,
Yeah,
for going from having cancer to getting your chemo treatment, for the chemo to then trigger graves, which you're going to have for the rest of your life, it
mm-hmm.
can be. I don't want. I'm trying not to swear. So what's another word for FUCK? It can be a mind debacle, if you like, but
Yeah,
Mm.
you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? You're doing it. You
mm,
get up. You still. You know what I mean? You make me smile daily. You are such a blessing, and it's keep going is all I can say. But
Yeah.
well done to
it
you.
ma-
You
it makes you feel ugly, and I had to say it out loud now. It does
Mm.
make you feel ugly because I'm as
your eyes
confident.
and features have changed.
Yeah, and as confident as I am, people say you look really confident. So, but I said yes, I can, just like anybody else. I can put myself together and walk with my chest high, because that's how my mum raised me. No matter what your problems you have, when you walk out on road, walk with your chest high so nobody knows what you're going through. And
Mm.
behind closed doors, you do what you're doing, and that's always what I've done.
Mhm.
But when we did our photo shoot, I was nervous because I just thought, oh, okay, this is what it looks like. So it's having to control the facial expressions. And yeah, but I just, my support, I have a great support system. I have great friends who is our family, and I don't do that whole staying down for long. I have my bad day just like anybody else who goes through things, but it's my health is never going to define me. I've always been a fighter, and I will never go down fighting. So I just do my research. I have my moans, and I get on with it.
You're allowed. You're
You're
allowed.
allowed to have your moments. Seriously. The other day when you couldn't come on No Bravado, I was a bit like, so what are you doing? But because you always say, I don't want you to think for me. I do it for myself. Don't tell me what I can do. I do it for myself. Oh, shut up, man. No one's thinking for you, but at the same time, now you're trying to run from the work, though, isn't it? I haven't got the fifth off because I need to. I said, you see, but it's not that. It's just that I suppose because I'm older than you lot as well. You feel all right in the moment, but I've watched the pattern, so I think it's my responsibility to make sure that, especially if you're working for Diva Choice, that you're not burning yourself out. And I think it's your responsibility to tell me if you're having a bad day. So. You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't feel like coming on here, for instance, because you're having a bad day, let me know in advance or an hour before the show or something like that. Don't try and push yourself. That's where I get irritated. Like, well, if you knew you were having a bad day, let me know in advance and you take your rest, blood. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're always never going to be denied your rest. So, yeah, well done. And keep pushing, man. You are definitely a strong little general, Minar Live. Welcome, Jigger.
What's going on, right?
Good, right, love?
Yeah, cool, man. What's up?
Yeah, so your little post that you made me put in the group, no one called me pathetic.
What?
They said it was a pathetic post.
Oh, okay. Me make you put it in. Jeez.
Shut up. You see, that's why you're just a bomb thrower and then you run off. That's what you do. All right. So as you're here, let's start with that because that's the main kind of topic that I wanted to talk about. So, Gary, can you give some backstory whilst I find it?
We're talking about the party one.
The shaking hands. Jed Spence.
Oh yeah. So again. For those who don't know, Thomas Partey used to play for Arsenal, and then when he was at Arsenal, he got accused of sexual assault of a number of women, sexual assault and rape of a number of women. He's a married man, and he got accused of it. So Arsenal and him kind of, once we were covered that up, but they put like a media ban on it, but a lot of people knew it was all over Twitter and all those types of things, who the footballer was. It was a Premier League footballer arrested for sexual assault, but they never gave a name. So it was about three years ago, the initial allegation was, and now he's been charged now with six counts. So
is it 6 counts?
I think six counts altogether. I may be wrong with that. He's been charged with rape and sexual assault. And so what's happened now is during the World Cup, FIFA, the International Football Federation, mandated that all players have got to shake each other's hands.
Right.
So, but then So first of all, Thomas Partey flew in. The first game Ghana had was in Canada, but because he ticked the wrong thing on the form, because one of the questions on the form was, have you been arrested or accused of any crimes, blah blah blah, and he ticked no, so he was denied access into Canada. But so he missed the first game and then flew in for the second game against England. So the England FA said, anybody who doesn't want to shake Partey's hand, they don't have to.
And they specifically said his hand.
I don't know if I heard his hand, but it could be if anyone doesn't want to shake people's hands, they don't have to.
Players' hands.
Maybe players' hand, they don't have to. They may not have said Partey's hand, but for some reason I think they said Partey. So on the day of the game, all of the England players shook his hand.
Hang on a minute. Pause. 1 minute. Ben Durang is saying we must shout him out because he sent $10 on the super chat, but I can't see it here on the back end. So if you did, thank you very much. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
Where are you watching
Let us
from,
know
Ben?
what you want. Yeah, what you want us to shout out.
You just want us to say hello.
Oh, hello.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you for the $10.
Thank you.
If you did, but where are you watching from, Ben? Go on. Sorry, continue, Gary.
So Partey. So all the England players shook his hand, except for Jed Spence, who kind of just
Right.
aired him. So the internet tore Jed Spence down. They went in, call him a Thomas
Why?
Ford clown, because they're saying like all the other players shook his hand. So why are you the only one not shaking his hand?
Because he's got his own moral compass.
Exactly. This is his
But
choice.
what they're saying though is what they're saying he's not guilty of anything. Just because you've been accused of something doesn't mean you've done it. And if he ain't been charged, if he ain't been convicted of it, well, go on. You can't just say. And as a black man, you're meant to be supporting other black men. So all the other players shook his hand. So why ain't you taking his hand? So he got devastated on social media. All platforms went in on it. Like people calling him a full clown. Like literally, to be honest with you, one of the comments I read on No Bravado were quite light compared to the comments on actual other Twitter or on Instagram and stuff like that. So people are like, well, he's been charged. There's no smoke without fire on No Bravado. But people are saying, well, he's innocent until proven guilty, and until he's proven guilty, just because someone's alleged something about you, as a black person, you get alleged lots of different things. And then they were talking about how
You can't make me shake no one's hand I don't want to shake. I don't give a fuck.
But they're saying it's not about shaking his hand, though. It's not about. But FIFA mandated at the beginning of the tournament that everybody's got to shake everyone's hand. So that's what they've been doing through the whole competition.
Yeah, and then they said they don't have to.
No.
This one,
England
No.
said no, not the FIFA. England said their team they don't have to. So out of the English team, so all other nations have been shaking his hand, not a problem, except for that one English man, the black guy.
I did a post today, literally today, and I said, don't let the court of public opinion rule you, yeah? And what I was trying to say, don't build your life around the court of public opinion. If the public opinion goes wherever the wind blows, so if you base everything based on what other people think, or what everyone's saying to do, or what you should do, or what everyone's making noise about on social media, or what's trendy, or then you will be all over the place. You need to have your own, like I said, moral compass, own values, own thingy, and stick to that. I'm not saying that you can't be swayed if you're wrong. Like, it's not to say that you can't be open to debate and okay, see different perspectives and then see things differently. But genuinely, if you feel strongly about it, just because everyone done it, okay. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. If he felt strongly about it, he felt strongly about it. He didn't kiss his teeth and slap him in the face. He just didn't shake his hand. And if he didn't want to because he felt strongly about it or he felt a certain way, just because everyone else did it and everyone's having a go in for sure, like, this is where you got to be really strong in your. This is what I was literally what I was saying today.
Right.
The court of public opinion is brutal, and they would have got him if he didn't, got him if you did. They're gonna eat you up anyway. Do what you want to do. Seriously, you didn't want to shake his hand. Don't shake his hand. Because if I didn't want to shake his hand and I felt a way about it, I wouldn't have. And they could have eaten me up all day and night. And I think more people need to be like that, though. If you feel a certain way about it, like he felt a way.
About what? Shaking his hand or the crime he's committed?
Well, for whatever reason, we don't know. He didn't shake his hand. So he had a reason why he didn't shake his hand. He didn't have to shake his hand. Fuck it. If he felt like he didn't want to shake his hand because he felt, no, he's a wrong un, he feels like that, that's his business. He didn't think, you know what, everyone else... What I like about it is whether he's right or wrong, he didn't think, let me shake his hand because everyone done it. Let me just shake it. He didn't. He felt strong enough to think, I'm not doing it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Whether he's thingy or not, he didn't, like, he wasn't swayed, like I said, by public opinion or what everyone else was doing. He felt away and he stuck to it no matter who did it, even though he was on an island doing it.
because he's his own person, and he has a mind of his own. And as you said, it's the society makes you feel that they can force you to do certain things, and you can't. And you have to be bold enough to be like, you know what, actually, I don't agree with what society is saying. I'm going to shake a hand, or you know what, I'm not going to shake a hand because I have my own reasons to. I'm not going to be following what everyone else is doing. This isn't follow the leader game. I'm going to do what I want to do. And if I get backlash for it, then I'm going to stand on toes and take the backlash. But still ain't going to shake a hand. And I don't blame him.
What?
I'm struggling to understand what he means by this, or she means by this. But, okay. Welcome, fire starter.
Oh my God! Look at trouble.
You should come on. I should send you the link. If you want to come on, I'll send you the link. Let me know in the comments. Yeah. So, what do you think, Gary? What do you think? He was wrong for it, or do you think he was right for it?
I think he was wrong. And the reason I think he's wrong is because you're in a tournament where the rule is shake hands. That's the rule. And if he's not guilty, if he's not been proven guilty of the crime, and regardless, so even people for a different reason, right? He just doesn't like him. The whole thing is about a boxer. Two boxers, they don't like each other. At the end of the thing, it's mandated you go over and shake the brother's hand. Don't matter how much you hate the guy. That's the thing. It's not. You're not justifying whatever he's done. You're in a competition or in a battle on that day, and I think that's the reason I think it's wrong. And it said before, he hasn't been proven guilty. So if it was the reason why you just don't like because his thing, then I think that's because you understand the thing. Yeah, you understand the thing what he's saying. Otherwise, move. I don't care. You know what I mean? That's my personal.
What is this?
What is that noise?
I think it's Natalie because she's frozen.
I'm not.
No.
It is your household, isn't it?
It shouldn't be. It's not. Is it still going?
No, stop.
So,
yeah.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Yeah, so you think because he's in a competition, he should have just showed up?
So, courtesy.
Right.
Ethiopian. Okay. And that's what I think should happen.
What is happening? I'll come over there and beat the brakes off whoever's making that racket.
Oh, God.
I'm batting you first.
Yeah, it's a long way up for you, Chumba, whatever your name is.
Chumba Muffin.
Who says beat the brakes?
Chumba does. Chumba Muffin.
Yeah, so,
can't
put on there. Apparently
FA
made
do it. I'm going to go on to Messenger and send you the link so that you can come on and shout your opinions for 5 minutes, Kwame. But go on, he reckons. Go on.
Yeah, the English FA said whoever doesn't want to shake his hand doesn't have to. But all the other players shook his hand. So to me, I know what you're saying. If you've got to stand by the carriage of your convictions, even if he is guilty, at the time of he's been accused, he's innocent until proven guilty. I mean, I can go around saying people have done this and ostracize them and find out. And the worst thing, and for me, I know people moan about it, but for me, the exact same thing happened with Benjamin Mendy. Is it Benjamin Mendy? Yeah, Benjamin Mendy. Played for Man City. Got done for sexual assault, rape at about 5 different women. Big hoo-ha. Next minute, 3 or 4 years later, Man City sacked him, lost his money, cut his contract off, all that. Went court twice, got found guilty, not guilty twice.
Right.
Twice. You know what I mean? No career left and this, that. Now he's got to sue Man City to get his own wages and stuff. You know what I mean? So...
I do think it's unfair, though. I mean, when they say the word allegedly, you haven't been convicted. So I do think it's unfair when they put it out there until you've actually been convicted, because
people are going to make up their mind either way, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And as far as I'm concerned, there's not been no trial. It's an allegation. So before any trial comes along or it even starts, your name's already tarnished. Your career's already over. Whatever you're trying to do to get it back, it's not going to be possible, or going to take you 10 times harder. So I think it's fairer to allow the trial to happen. Don't put it out in the papers or anything, and allow him to go through the court case and
once
see whether
he's found guilty, then it comes out.
Yeah, not to tarnish a man's name and then afterwards try and be like, oh, we're sorry. It doesn't change anything.
Darling, it's not in the papers. Social media has stuff way before. This is over social media and stuff.
I hear you.
The newspapers have got ethics and things you got to stand by because you can't prejudice the case.
Yeah.
Social media, man, put what they want to put out. You know.
But even with the club, when they say alleged, I think the clubs, yes, they have a duty of care for their brand, but then don't they have a duty of care for their players also?
Yeah.
Like, it's not being found guilty. It's alleged. Give the person a chance.
I mean, my initial response was, well, it's exactly the same as Natalie's. I was like, well, if he's been charged with all these things, then obviously he turn your phone this way, please. So it's like ours, yeah? Kwame.
Oh, is that better?
No, it's the same.
Landscape.
Do it landscape. I can never. Yeah. So rather than portrait.
No, I can't.
You can't. Don't worry, because it's only a short. I just wanted to hear what you had to say on this. So go ahead.
So, go on.
So welcome. Kwame is one of our fire starters in No Bravado. Oh, that is disappeared now. He's one of our fire starters. Welcome, Kwame.
How
do you pronounce your first name?
Kwame.
It is Kwame.
Oh no, my first name is my surname. So it's Mia.
Okay. Mia. Okay, so Mia Kwame. Okay, so I could never pronounce that, but I thought I'd just call you Kwame. But welcome. You do make me laugh. You're a troublemaker. But
that's how we started. We finished how we were supposed to start.
So tell me what your thoughts are on the matter. You're saying that he's a token black guy, and innocent until proven guilty.
What I've heard is that sorry, I'm Brixton, so yeah. So what I've heard is that they all agreed to not shake his hand,
right?
But they couldn't let the white guys not shake his hand, so they asked a black guy, which is Jed Spence, to not shake his hand.
Where did you get that from? That's not certified news, though, is it? That's just a rumor.
No. Listen. I've got underhand information in, and if you look at it, why is it that even Declan Rice hugged him
at the end? Proper hug, like my boy.
Proper hug him. Declan Rice hugged him. You guys don't see what's going on. How these people work, yeah. I remember we're born here, so we know what they do. We understand what they do. So they deliberately made the black man ignore him, and then his white former colleague hugged him in front of all the cameras.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Because listen, at the end of the day,
but Saka shook his hand. All the other black guys in the Bedham shook his hand. Everyone else shook his hand. So it wasn't just one. It wasn't like the only token black guy. It was all the other black guys shook his hand. There's only one person in the team that did shake his hand.
That's what they need to do. They need to get one guy to be that guy.
And you think they show Jed Spence. The person, no disrespect to Jed Spence, the lowest ranked footballer in the
Thank
English.
you. Yeah. That's exactly what I heard. That's exactly what I heard. That's exactly what I heard. That's exactly what I
Is that
heard.
what you said?
That's exactly what I heard. And the other thing is, Jed Spence play for.
Jed
Who
Spence,
did he
what?
play for? Huh?
Huh?
What did you say?
That's good.
Who does Spence play for? Who does he play for?
Tottenham,
Thank
Tottenham.
you. And who was Partey playing for?
Arsenal.
Exactly.
Oh,
So they're gonna
so
put
that's
that.
why he didn't shake his hand.
No, it's not to
Yeah,
do
they're
with
gonna
that.
put that on that. They're gonna put that on that.
Nah, it's not ridiculous. That don't make no sense because you got
No, I actually don't believe that. But in terms of what's going on, I can see that all day long. But in terms, can we go deeper than that?
Go on.
Go on.
Yeah. So in terms of like rape cases, grape cases, yeah. What they're doing now is that a lot of grape cases are going straight to before they used to say that it's hard to get a grape case to court.
Trial, yeah.
Yeah.
Lack of evidence and stuff.
Yeah. But now what they're doing is that a lot of cases, because I know a prosecution lawyer. She's actually a prosecution lawyer. And she told me that a lot of cases that are going to court now should not even see the daylight of court. But since Sarah Everard, you know the woman that got killed by the police guy.
Yeah.
Sarah Everard.
Sarah Everard.
Yeah. Since that case, everything's gone to court now.
That wasn't a rape case, though, was it? That wasn't a rape case. That was just a straight murder case, really.
No, it was a rape and murder. That's why.
I mean, but that was the police officer who made to murder.
But it was rape and murder. It was rape and murder.
To be honest with you, I'll say again, I don't. With the party thing, I will say it's been going on they've been investigating for 3 years, so it hasn't gone a bit of court. It's been 3 years. 3 years. It's been 3 years investigation, and they've got 6 people, how many people it is, who've given evidence. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the Crown, if you've got 6 people giving evidence against you, the Crown prosecution are going to take you.
No, part of this case is actually 2 women.
No, but there's 6
and
cases.
Four of the cases is 1 woman. If you actually look at the case,
okay, until the other one, yeah.
It's actually I've looked into the case properly.
Yeah.
But you see with Mendy, Benjamin Mendy. Do you know why he was actually charged?
Because he was in the room at the time.
No. It had nothing to do with that. He was charged because he breached a bail condition. So if you look into this guy called LV, is the most recent one now. LV
No, I don't know.
Okay. You frozen. There you go. Yeah, go on.
Hello, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're back now. Go on.
Yeah. So most times, if you're getting if you get charged, most times it's because if you go to remand, it's because you breached a bail condition.
No, or if they think that you're a danger or a flight risk.
That as well. No. But no, that's in America.
But even in here,
if you get put onto remand, it's because you've admitted to something, or they've got like proper evidence that you literally done something.
No, but even I know people who are on remand and they've been charged with a crime and were put on remand and they got off the case.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have breached the
No. But the thing is, with remand, so basically remand, there's only 3 things that could put you in remand. So the woman. Hello?
Oh my God.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So they've literally, the woman's actually accused you the day later. So they take a DNA, they've seen that you've done something with her, or you've admitted to doing something with her. That's the only way you go on remand. Or they've got big evidence on you. That's the only way you go on remand. There's no other case.
Yes, I said. So if they've got evidence to say, or they think you're a risk of attacking other women, so if it's a pattern, they will put you on remand because you're a danger to the public.
Yeah. So that means you've been in contact with the woman. But what I'm trying to say is that with all rape cases is a hard thing to go by. It's a hard thing to go
I mean,
by.
my initial response was if there's 6 different people, that it says multiple charges. So that's the opinion of some of the No Bravado members. There's no smoke without fire. Not so many people saying sexual assault against
No,
him.
that's true. That's true.
I
That's
said,
true.
I
That's
said,
true.
but I just said, I'm not too sure. As Carmen said, I'm not too sure how many people it is or how many charges there is. It's a
No,
different.
with Partey's one is literally two people, and then four of the charges is related to one person,
and 2 of the other one,
which is his girlfriend.
Oh.
Okay.
Which is his girlfriend. His girlfriend that he was with for like, he was even with her after the after she reported him. She was still with him. So I'm surprised this has even gone to court.
But that's the same thing that happened with Mason Greenwood, and he went court and then ended up losing his job and everything. I mean, even
he got his job back. He got his job back.
He's not at Man United.
No, he's at Marseille. He's playing football.
Yeah, Marseille. Yeah, but he hasn't got his job back. He ain't going back to Man United. That's his
job. He's got his job back. He's a football player, so he's still playing football.
Yeah, but he hasn't got his job.
He's got his job back. Wait. He's got his job back. He's a football player. He's not a Man United player. He's a football player.
Okay.
So he's got his job back.
He was under contract to Man United, and Man United terminated his contract.
But is he not playing football now? Is he not playing football now?
He may be playing football, but not for the club.
But he's got his job back. He's got his job back. Is he not playing football? Your job is a football player.
He's got a job back, but not his job back.
No. Your job
was working for Man United.
No, bro.
Until he gets sold.
Yeah, bro. He's playing as a football player.
I feel like
making money.
semantics, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like we're really arguing over this little. I feel like I need to step in here and say we're gonna argue all day.
If I get sacked from a job and I get another job, I haven't got my job back, have I?
You've just got another job doing the same thing.
No, but your job is what you do. Whether you work for, if I work for Southwark Council or Lambeth Council, if I've not got that job back, I'm working for Southwark. It's still my job.
Yeah, but
I'm making my money.
It's not the job that he's got. It's not the job that he originally had. It's another job.
But he's making more. Yeah. No. It's still his job, though. It's still his job.
Okay. Let's agree to disagree. Let's agree to disagree. All right. I don't know where Natalie is or if she's coming back.
Yeah. But there's, as I said, I mean, I don't necessarily think. I don't even think personally, as I said before, that as a person you can judge a person before they've been judged. Now, the only person in my opinion who doesn't have to shake his hand if doing a professional job, if it would say, for example, he sexually assaulted me and I was on the pitch and then there's justification. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's anyone else, I'm like, well, until they're proven innocent, you know what I mean?
Until they're proven guilty.
Until they're proven guilty, then what are we doing? What are we doing?
It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing because you know one thing. Like, let's say me and you went out and we killed somebody, like we murdered someone. People still have respect for us. Maybe we had a fight and we got into an altercation and something happened. But the thing is with rape and paedophilia, you can't come back from that. Whether you're innocent or not, you can't come back from that. You can't. You can't. Because you'd have been in a situation where maybe you took a girl to your house, you did something, maybe she didn't like how you treated her, you didn't even get a cab home, and she's reported you.
Right.
Yeah.
And we could be family men. We could have a wife there.
But then you shouldn't have this girl there should open up yourself to that then if you've got a wife.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. So you open up yourself to a lot of allegations and whatever. Whereas with murder, with even theft, I don't even like theft. But even with murder, we got into a fight and the guy brought out something and I managed to do whatever I have to do to him. So you're okay on that spectrum, but with the grape and them kind of things, is like you can't come back from it. You can't.
I think that there is definitely, like, say for instance, if you Because we was talking about this the other day, the influencer that ran over the other influencer because they got outside of the club. A lot of people didn't agree with her for doing that because they were saying that she was evil and it was premeditated and blah, 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 blah. I, on the other hand, tried not to judge her because I've got a temper from hell and I can see how she got there. But do you understand what I'm saying? I can see how she got there. But if there's something to be said about if you take another's life in self-defense, yeah, there's no, like, something happened, you're defending yourself, you've taken someone's life in self-defense. It doesn't need to be looked at. Paedophilia and rape, as you say, it's not the person's will.
You can't come back to it.
You're taking the person. Yeah, kids don't have a say, so you've taken away their innocence. And with the rape of a woman, it is just one of the most disgusting, foul acts that you can do. Not even just to women, men get raped as well.
Yeah.
So it's just the most disgusting, foul act that you can do.
Yeah, but sis, sorry to cut you. With that one, yeah, we've got like a hard corner with that because some people might be innocent. Yeah, but the fact. Sorry. The fact that your name's been mentioned in that.
But my stance is the same. My stance is the same. If any woman falsely accuses someone or a man falsely accuses someone of that act, I think they should go jail. And they should be able to come back from that either. So I look at it the same as both for the victim and the perpetrator. If you've done it, go jail. If you're falsely accusing it, go jail. That's my stance. So females who, well, I don't have females around me who would just do that and just say someone done that to them if they didn't. It's crazy. So the first thing I said to Gary, going back to the Jed Spence and the Thomas kind of debate, is that I thought, well, that's a lot of charges and a lot of people saying the same thing.
There's only two.
That's what she thought at first. That's what I thought
at first.
And one of them is his girlfriend that was still with him taking pictures.
That's not here. But to be honest with you, come on, sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah, so is it all right to make his girlfriend? Is that what you're saying then? If it's his girlfriend,
that's
then
not
it's
here,
right to
Sis, can you land?
Is it okay to undertake that act if it's your girlfriend? Then are we saying if it's your girlfriend?
Never. I've never said that. But what I'm saying is that
how
think about it. Let's think about it. Yeah, you've just accused me of raping you. Yeah, you've gone to the police, and then 2 weeks later you're out with me, going to parties and everything. Like, does that, like, for real victims, does that make sense?
Found not guilty, then he's gonna get found not guilty based on
110%. As a waste of time.
I disagree with that. I totally disagree with that.
No, you go on, you land.
I totally disagree with that. Because
why'd you disagree?
Just because I'm still with you doesn't mean you didn't commit the act.
But why would you still be with someone?
Not good.
Yeah, what are you talking about, bro?
Hold on. Every day, women go through that, are assaulted by their partners and are still with their partners. Look at Cassie, look at all them things there, going for years. Things happen. You can't just say because I wouldn't do it. No, hold on. You can't say because I wouldn't do something like other people would do it. At the end of the day, some people are abused. They're reliant on this person. They live in the person's house with them. You can't just say, "Oh, boom," and walk away, and that's it. That's not how life works. I've seen.
"Come out my yard."
I've seen people get battered by their partners, kick up, and are still with them. It's the same principle.
Bro. Once you go to the police here and make that report, you should be nowhere near that house. Because number one, the police tell you not to be in contact with the person that's accused you of that. Am I lying?
Yeah. No. Hold on, wait. They don't tell you that until you've been arrested.
One thing the police tell you is that you not be in contact with the person that's accused you.
Yeah.
They told you that. So the fact that the woman is still with the guy, yeah, why you now, bro? You're talking like with all due respect, no,
Yeah,
I don't
anything
agree.
respectful, let me warn you of that. don't
With all
get
due
it.
respect,
yeah.
with all due
You
respect,
know that
I
you
can't
can
agree with
be.
you. I can't agree with you. I can't agree with you.
No, that's not a
So,
problem.
so
No,
there's no, so
that's
there's
not a
no
problem. That's not
pressure
a problem.
on. There's no pressure on the guy then. So because
No.
she's gone back,
If you
because
get
I tell
accused
you
of that,
what, if someone accused me of that, went to the police, put a charge on my head, what am I doing with you equally?
Right. Yeah.
the first thing they tell you is not to get into contact with the person that's
So
accused
they're
you of that.
both in the wrong, not just her.
That's what they tell you.
The first thing happens is when you go police station, they tell the victim, "Go away, don't stay away, and we're
Yes,
going to
yes.
inject you." That's the first.
And
thing
what they
happens.
tell
And
the
then
accuser?
and then they go to arrest the person and say to them, "Don't please, you cannot go. Blah blah blah. You're
Yeah.
on bail.
So why
These are
why
your
is the girl?
hold on. These are your bail conditions."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, and you're on bail, blah, blah, blah. So, if he broke the bail conditions, he would be in prison. So, obviously, for some reason, he hasn't broken the bail conditions. Correct?
Right. Right.
Oh, using what you're
No,
telling.
no.
Using what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm going what you're saying.
Yeah.
You said to me, if you break the bail conditions, then you get to put on remand.
One
He's
of the
broken
bail
his bail
conditions.
conditions.
One of the bail conditions is that do not get. Remember, she accused him. Am I lying or not?
Yes. Go on.
So one of the bail conditions will be do not get in contact with the woman.
Yes.
That's one. So when it happened, yeah, we all thought it was a joke. We were laughing because we thought, oh, it can't be that girl because he's with her, not knowing that it's the same girl.
But what I'm saying to you, in your argument, if his bail condition is he can't get in contact with the girl and he's there with the girl, then he will get charged unless she dropped the charges.
Exactly. But this is what I'm saying. We don't know what's going on. It's made the whole case like weird because she is actually the girl that accused him.
I'm not saying she didn't. I don't know who accused her. I didn't ask.
She is a girl. Please. You know when we're having debates like this. Yeah?
Let me double check.
When we're having debates like this, can we actually do research before we come on here and talk? Because right now, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You say what?
Like,
say what you say.
It's like, I want to be respectful in it. But
you
it's
have
like
to be respectful. Say what you want to say.
About knowing your facts.
He has to be respectful.
No. I don't
Go
mean
on.
that.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
Don't give him no green light to be disrespectful.
All I'm saying.
Hard to manage, man.
All I'm saying is if you what you're said to me, if you've been arrested and you break the bail conditions, you go to jail. That's what you said to me.
This is why we don't understand.
But he didn't go to jail, so I don't understand.
I don't understand it. I don't understand.
That's so.
You don't understand it. We don't understand it.
Yeah. So
okay, can I step in here a second? My question is, is if you're with, you've made a rape allegation. If that person who's made a rape allegation is your girlfriend, how do you then the police find out that you're still with the same said person who's raped you? How does that then weigh up? Because
I don't know. I actually don't know because this I've never seen a case like this in my life. I've never seen a case like this in my life. I know that with Mendy. So Mendy was put on remand. Remember, he went to prison. Right. The only reason why he went to prison. The only reason why he went to prison is because he was still. They told him not to do sex parties. They told him not to do any sex parties, and you're still doing it. That's the only reason why Mendy went to prison. But then when he went to court, they realized that the whole thing was a fake. It shouldn't have. Like I said, since Sarah Everett, every police case, I know prosecution lawyers that have told me that there's cases that they've been on that should never have gone to jail. That should never gone to court. Never gone to court. She told me herself.
So to answer you, you said we should do our research before we come on here, and I'm saying you should do the same because it says the identities of the women Thomas Partey have not been made public. They've legal anonymity. You know the word anonymity, as complaints in sexual offences case in the UK, so media generally does not identify them. According to the charges brought by the UK authorities, the allegations involve 4 different women. The alleged incidents have said to have taken place between 2020 and 2022. Thomas Partey has been charged with multiple counts of rape and sexual assault. He has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges and is awaiting trial. If you're discussing us on your show, it's important to frame it carefully. Thomas has been charged with multiple offences involving allegations made by 4 women. He has pleaded not guilty. The case has not yet been decided by a court. As with any criminal case, he's entitled to the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. I've asked, so is one of the people his girlfriend? There's been widespread rumours, let me finish. There's been widespread rumours on social media that one of the complaints was by his ex-girlfriend. However, that's not been confirmed by the police, prosecutors, or the court. And because the complaints have been lifelong legal anonymous, you know the word, I can never say it, their identities and relationships to him have not been officially disclosed. So what you're saying makes no sense.
No, what I'm saying makes a lot of sense because number one, it's not been confirmed. Yeah. But
you're categorically saying it's his girlfriend.
Saying it's an ex-girlfriend, yeah.
I heard it was 4. And 6 charges. That's why you said it was 2.
Hold on. There's 2.
I'll put my head on the top board. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I know I've got inside info. Yeah. I know for a fact that the woman that's not confirmed.
We're saying allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah, allegedly. I got my facts. I'm not a fear rose. I'm not those people. I'll say it straight.
Yeah, it's not your platform, so they'll sue us, not you.
One of the women is his ex. 110%. Yeah? And you're going to find that out. Yeah?
Okay, so what about the other 3?
Until it comes out.
What about the other 3?
Huh?
What about the other 3? Because you said there's only 2, but there seems to be.
I don't know about the other 3.
But that's what I'm saying. You're saying. I heard it was 4, and that's what I said first of all. And there's 6 allegations.
There's 4. But 5 of the cases is linked to 1 girl.
No, I heard that there's 4 girls and there were 6 cases.
No.
That's what I read.
Cases, and one of the girls a witness. When you see the court case, you see everything.
The allegations involve 4 different women. The alleged incidents have said to be taken place.
One of them is 3 girls. Yeah. One of them is 1 girl with 3 cases. That's what I'm telling you.
No, okay, well that's not what. So I'm not going by what you're saying until it comes out because that's not what. That's not what it said. But anyway, so you think going back because we just wanted to have you on for 5 minutes to tell us about.
Oh, thanks for having me on.
No. Yeah, hold on.
I'm here.
Why you think Jed? So you think Jed Spence was wrong because you think that they told him to do that and he was just a token.
So if you look into how what am I going to be racist saying this?
Just choose your words carefully.
The way white people go in there, they're very calculated, strategic. They knew that if they let a white guy not take a stand, we're going to racist. Because remember, it's an African country versus an English country. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna get the most rubbishest guy, the most rubbishest black player, and say you do that, and that way we can get away with it. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Declan Rice, big bro. Am I not lying? What did Declan Rice do?
Declan, what I'd say, and to defend Declan, yeah, Declan and Partey are brethren. They played in the same team for how many years? Of course, he's gonna hug his brethren. I'm sorry, you're not going.
That's what they did. That's what they did, bro.
Yeah,
that's what they did.
He's his brethren. He played in the same team for 3 or 4 years together.
And they played on that. So they knew that DJ Spence is a Tottenham boy. So later on, I was thinking,
I think you're looking a bit too deep into that Tottenham and all this stuff. I don't think it's that.
Bro, everything you do, so. Look deep into it. Everything we do, we look deep into it. That's what we do. You have to look deep into it because this is how they play their game. And we as black people, we always thinking above board.
Okay.
We always think above board.
I hear you.
But sometimes, you know one thing someone told me, said, "Oh, do you overstand?" I thought, what rubbish this guy talking about? But now I get it. There's understand and there's overstand. Yeah? Some of us don't overstand.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's before. I want to say one thing before we go, and not to start an argument between me and my man again. But What I was, and I should have
I'm
said this
trying
earlier.
to smoothly,
I
and
should have
Gary's just
I should have said this earlier.
trying to
Jed
smoothly
Spence,
segue.
Jed Spence's job, yeah, is not a footballer. His profession is a footballer. That's his profession. It's not he plays football as a job. His profession is a footballer. So you can't lose your profession, but you can lose your job. Okay, that's my turn. That's my turn. Yeah. So just to make sure you understand, his profession is a footballer. He lost his job for Man United, but his profession he's still a professional footballer.
I just said that.
You said his job.
Yeah.
No, you said
his job.
I said no. He's still working, getting the same money. I just said that.
Anywho.
Anyway, guys,
Good to see you.
I got something.
Yeah, bro.
So,
go on. What was you going to say?
I'll still be watching.
Yeah, cool.
I'm a big fan of you guys.
I'm a big fan of you. I don't agree with some of the things, and we've had to give you a couple sanctions because you're ridiculous. But I am a fan of you.
You're my group as well, man. I'm supporting your group. You've never been to my group.
I don't have time. Okay, that leaves gone again. I don't have time to go, like, even with my group, there's some things that we missed because we'd split it up in days. So that's the only reason.
When's the next no Bravado link up? Are we not doing link ups in this group?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, probably going to do it end of the year, isn't it?
No, summertime, man.
We usually do it in March or December. So because we've missed March, it's probably going to be December now. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, yeah, I'm a big fan of you guys. Well done. You're doing so much. You're doing a lot. Big up my brother there.
No, I got no thing, man. No thing.
One thing we need to realize is that we can disagree and not fall out.
Yeah, of course,
brother. Absolutely.
I've got no issues with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brother, I'm a big boy now. People can tell me enough things I disagree on, like literally. You know what I mean? Not a thing. These girls always cuss me about something. We're never agreeing on half the things we talk about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Bless.
But yes, my darling, we'll have you on for a proper show soon where we'll give you the floor. Yeah?
He's frozen.
He's frozen. All right, let me remove him, but he should still be watching. So yeah, we'll have you back on, Kwame, because he is an interesting character. But with that said, let's move on to what our noble
Just to say, anyone's views on this channel are their own and not related to the channel.
Yeah, not related to us.
We're not saying facts when they're not facts. Okay.
Let's say good evening to Ben Durag again, Chumble Muffin, Kwame, Fideco Muse. He's watching from Ethiopia. Thank you for being here. Davina's watching. She was just watching Nat's face. I think Nat's just over the thing. She just wants to get off now.
Phone and laptop. Yeah.
Just on one.
Yeah, my mum called me because it's my laptop. She called me 100 times, even though I said I'm doing text her. Then she called me on here, and it locked off the whole. The laptop rings because it's connected, isn't it, to my phone, iPhone. But then it's just shut down since then, and so I'm just.
Is that still under warranty?
Yeah.
But they all do. All Apples do that.
Why does it do that?
It doesn't have shut down. It shouldn't shut down.
But it's like it's struggled to come back from it. It's never done that before.
Okay.
No, man, send that back.
Yeah.
If it's still under warranty before the warranty runs out.
Yeah.
Good evening, Kemi Love. Good to see you. Rosemary said we are living in World War III and it's a spiritual one. I agree. I agree. Couldn't put it any better. So let me share my screen and see what the Noble Bravado Massive had to say on this one before we move on to the next topic. That went off onto different things. It's very interesting, the topic of grape. And I think we're saying grape because you're not supposed to say the other word on YouTube. They kind of lock you off. But I think that crimes against women are not taken seriously at all. And that was my initial stance to you, wasn't it, Gary? Like,
Yeah.
well, if if he's done this, why should he shake his hand? But then I guess if he hasn't, then it's wrong. So anyway, we asked a question. I put your question in here, and then this was what they had to say. Melissa said there might be a number of reasons why I didn't shake his hands. Maybe he knows more than we do.
I did think that.
Yeah, I love your reasoning. People are around who do have a brain think for themselves, innocent and proven guilty, and assumptions are all a mother of all F-ups. All I'm seeing on social media on the topic is assumptions and conjecture. If social media is a social experiment, then I guess, I think, then in Hughes, I don't know, it proves society is full of dunces and dimwits who follow the Pied Piper to their grave, even the whole right in front of them and their name up on a board.
What?
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to even try and read it again because I don't know. I'm going to keep it 100, says Kwame. I think Jed Spence is a muppet for that. And I believe, knowing the way the English people like mind games, they deliberately put him up as a bailout. We already know the English did not want their players to shake Partey's hand. So what did they do? They deliberately got their shittiest player, who so happens to be black, to do it. That way they won't be referred to as racist. If I'm wrong and that is the case, and Jed did that of his own free will, then I'm more disappointed than I was, because Jed is a black rich footballer. He knows the dangers and vulnerability of black players are prone to when it comes to false grave allegations. Partey has not even been found guilty yet. If anything, he is professional and wait. Be professional and wait. The word house ninja, says Cyrus, comes to mind. He better be very careful. They love us when we perform well and conform to their ways, but we all know how the English love to switch up on us when we let them down. Yup. That I believe. So a lot of people think that it was a race bait thing, which I found interesting. White man boy, says Eddie Henry. Eddie Henry, leave the first Muslim not to shake hands because he's got principles, says Dave Perkins. Rubbish. He's being judgmental. Maybe the accused should not be playing, because every time he comes on, they only mention allegations against him. So, which is like what you guys were saying earlier. It's kind of unfair, because if you've done it or not, that's going to be you're going to be associated with. That's what Kwame was saying. Once you've got that allegation thrown at you, boy, it's a stain. You can't come back from it if you did it or not. So it is, and it is kind of unfair, and it should be kept under wraps until it is fact. I bet if it was a white man, he would have shaken his hand. Absolute bullshit, says Sheridan. Eddie Henry's stupid. If it was a white man, would we even know about the case? Would there even be a case? Would there be details splashed all over the news? I doubt it. I'm not sure he should have taken this stance. He's not the judge or the jury. Look at what happened to the Man City player. He was found not guilty for a similar offence, which is basically what you were saying, isn't it, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ramani's agreeing. I'm surprised he didn't shake hands. Innocent and proven guilty. Being a man of faith, you should know better. I guess it's to do with what's going on in the UK with 250,000 young girls abused by pigs. You're making your stance. Yeah. Shot caller said he was told he had a choice. Was that not the case?
Right.
If there was a need to have a choice, then that answers the question. He has a choice, but tad wrong, as he was not convicted. I wonder if he'd cut off the family member in similar circumstances. We're talking about 7 separate allegations. It's extremely unlikely that all of them are false. And that was my first answer until you pointed out that actually the other player got found not guilty of a whole bunch of stuff as well. So yeah, and that's what I said. That's what I said. But then it was pointed out to me that another footballer suffered the same type of things, and charges were dismissed, and it put me to think. Um, so they go back and forth about the case falling apart, and if it didn't fall apart because someone lied, blah blah blah, doesn't mean he didn't do it, blah blah blah. So they go back and forth. Colin says all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Sure, we know it means that sharing the same racial or cultural backgrounds does not automatically translate to shared values, loyalty, or genuine community support. Only he knows why he did it. Richard said, pathetic post. He has been charged and I stand with Spence. So if Partey is found guilty, what the F you going to say about the people that shook Partey's hand? Arsenal knew about it from day one and kept it a secret and still played him. What do you think about that, Gal?
But he's been accused of something. You can't stop paying him. I mean, some people, some tips. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. Mason Greenwood got stopped playing by Man United, and then got kicked out of the club. But his girlfriend, the one that accused him, and there's evidence of that because my girl's face looked like. Remember when Rihanna looked with Chris Brown? How that looked.
Yeah.
That's how his chick looked. Yeah, and a week later, they were back together, and they were back together, and then when he got kicked out of Man United, he went to France to play for football and them teams. There was another team to play. He's come out, he's gone good playing in Europe, and she's with him, and they're back together. So,
right,
and that's what I was saying, Carmen. Like, really and truly, just because someone's done something to somebody does not mean that they're going to leave them. That's not true. That happens all the time.
Right.
How much married women who have been raped in their relationships and are still with the husband?
Yeah.
Or even partners. I think it's a foolish statement to say because someone done something to you that you're not going to be with them, because that's not the case.
He's a Taurus, so if you rape me, I'm not going to be with you. So I guess we're very black and white that way. So I guess that's where he's coming from. Something like that. If I was sexually, but that's me. It doesn't mean that everybody is that way, but there's certain things you know what I mean. Like I said, I don't even really like to play fight. A little tickle here and there, a little here and there, but no play fighting where you're slamming me about. And I don't even play fight because I'm not taking no checks. So if you sexually assault me in a relationship, if you violently grape me in a relationship, if you beat me in a relationship, if you cheat on me in a relationship, the likelihood of me staying very slim. But there are people who do. So,
yeah. So do you know? I'm really sorry, but I'm just. You know what? You can't be saying that's not true. You know, you can be put on remand as soon as if you're arrested for something. You go to magistrate's court. They can hold you in jail, put you on magistrate's court, and send you to put you on remand straight away for a rape. Because that's happened at work a couple of times when someone's been sexually assaulted, they come into my office. We've had to call police, and the police have gone and arrested the person, and the person's gone straight to remand.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they took forensics. I can't remember if they took forensics. But they definitely can. They definitely can. I'm sure you can go on remand straight away. If you commit a crime and the police catch you or whatever, you can go on remand on the same time. You don't have to break no bail conditions. Not everyone gets bail.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I think of my chap. Baffle me for a second, like.
Yeah. Richard Lewis said, "Bro, we don't even know why he never shook Partey's hand, but everyone's assumed. Notice how CPS wait until his contract ends with institutional Arsenal before taking up Partey's case. If City or anyone else they'd made the changes mid-contract, I smell a rat in its entirety. I hope justice prevails and innocent and proven guilty, and low man Partey." Low Spence, as we do not know why. Hang on a minute. As we do not know why he did not shake hands, he may very well know something we do not. Regardless, leave them, both of them, and let them live. Spence or anyone being made victim on social media. Here, kiss my teeth. Arsenal knew about it from day one and continued playing him and kept him out of the media. Spence should not be the victim. If Partey had been charged for being a nonce, would this idiot have posted this condemned Spence? hang on. They got a rapist off in the 80s and then sold him. That's not a rumor. That's one of the players' parties supported him all the way, froze with everyone else there. After winning the case, he burst out laughing outside the court, saying, "I knew I'd get away with it." So yeah, I guess this is what makes it such a tricky thing. So the club got him off with top lawyers, which the victim could not afford. So what about the victim in that case? Clearly means for bleep 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 for the sake of maintaining some bogus myth about the most corrupt club in the English football. He's saying Arsenal is the most corrupt club.
Don't worry.
Is that what he's saying?
I don't know. It can't be, because Man City have got 114 charges against them. So it doesn't make no sense.
Right. As a
Make no sense.
quintessentially English club built on, maintained on manners and correctness, that's all a myth assisted by authorities over any aspect of their existence. But anyway, it goes on. DJ Cookie Chip says there are a lot of assumptions in this post. What happened to courageous conversations? Everyone assuming why and what, and I bet you not one of you have spoken to Mr. Spence. This is why I cannot take social media sometimes. Everybody's judge, jury, and executioner. But me never judge nobody, me just ask.
But what I mean, but hold on, but no one's judging, and I think Cookie, DJ Cookie, is right to a certain extent, but he's missing the point. Then it shouldn't be for Jed Spence to be judging Partey. He should just shake his hand, because if you're talking about judge executioner, then that's what Jed Spence is doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know if he's guilty or not, and we're assuming it's around the section of that case. So if that's the case,
might just not like him.
Yeah, well, if you don't like him, that's your business, because you've been mandated by FIFA to shake everyone's hand. And and the whole thing about how the English FA set Jed Spence not to do it, that's rubbish. I can't believe that. I can't.
You don't think
that's not true. That's not true, because no disrespect, that means you think Jed Spence is a right idiot to go along with it.
Yeah. Assumptions, the mother of all F-ups. People also assuming he did not shake hand because of allegations. He's not said nothing on social media, neither does he have to. He may know something we do not in as a principled person. Go enjoy the football, hope justice prevails, and quit the BS. You're not better than what you're accusing him of when you have no knowledge of either of them. There are trade secrets pro footballers keep in the industry, some good, some disgusting, and the London EPL pro footballer is very small. So they're saying let it play out. So yeah, it goes on and on, because this post hit quite a huge lot of numbers. I'm not going to read all of them. But Paul Fisher will end on this. Paul Fisher says, "A pussy that. I just hope he goes through the rest of his life and no one ever tries to accuse him of anything. We know the system. Firstly, the players shouldn't be mixed up in politics. And secondly, he's innocent until proven otherwise. Just remember the saying, today for me, tomorrow for you. If you're not dead, na call it doppy. If it not dead, na call it doppy." So, yeah, but it goes on and on. So I'm going to stop there. But very interesting post. And a lot of people do think it was because of race.
Which I don't necessarily agree. I mean, I didn't suggest the post to judge Jed Spence or anyone. I said I thought it was really interesting about how he was being treated online, and that wasn't me saying he should do or shouldn't do. It was just a case of it's just a case of I don't think he should be around. I don't think he should be judged like that. Natalie, man, tell that boy to come out the screen with his Liverpool top.
They're getting on my nerves. But
we're nearly done that. Don't worry. I'll do one more topic. I wanted to ask you guys this, yeah? Hang on, let me show you this. For everybody, not just... Share my screen.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Let me share my screen. Share the screen. Is it this one? Yeah. Hang on. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
But why is it? Yeah, there we go.
No.
Did you
Hell
see what
no.
they say?
No.
What did it say? Let me see what it said. I can see the actual thing.
Ladies, be honest. Would you take a charge for your man, and vice versa? Would you take a charge for your girl, Gary?
Of course I would, man. No lie. You mean Natalie?
You
I've got you.
lie.
You would never, and
Yeah, I
neither
got
would
you. I
I.
would. I got you, man.
Neither would I.
I know you're crazy. Crazy Southern woman. I got you.
I would never.
Run over two people.
And even at this age, is that even a question? Do you know what I mean? Like, do people still do that?
Mm-hmm. I know a couple of people that went jail for their man because they were stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you grass, then your life ain't going to be worth living that air. You might not live too long, and if it's either that or go to prison, so you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Natalie, me and you're dating, right? You're happy with me. I smile a lot. All right.
Smile a lot.
So we're dating, and I get I got 9 points on my license, and I get another 3 points. Right, you got no points. So all your take is the driving course. And I ask you to take the driving course. Are you taking it, or you're making me drive?
That I'll do.
So that's taking a charge for me, no?
No,
That's
I'm not sitting in no cell for nobody.
Hold on, but that's the same thing. That's the same thing the Labour MP did.
It's not. I sat in a course for the bottom half of the day, and that was it. No points as well.
That's the same thing the Labour MP done. He got his wife to take the points. They got the camera. They zoomed in, realised it was him. That she signed the piece of paper lying, and she got 2 months in prison.
No, is that what happened? They went that far.
Yeah, they took them. Well, I can't remember if it's him or her who went to prison because they lied on the form.
Oh Lord!
Because obviously, when you sign the form, it says, "Oh, you see the form, innit?"
You know damn well you're going to prison for life. You.
I swear Kim's just a wind up, you know. Good evening, Kev.
Why have you got that on your face?
Charlene, what you doing?
Not a last chance. See you later. Take a what charge? You're not too crazy. I don't want to see yourself. Let alone freaking sitting one. Hell no. Could I love you a little more? No, sir. I take a point for you. I take a point for the life, but don't ever ask me to go to life in a court of law and I'm gonna find myself in a trouble. Not happy. I don't love you that much.
No.
I know a couple people that have gone jail for their man. I'm not gonna lie, and I was like, bravo, but could not be me. And me not do it. I'm not.
And he's there seeing other people.
You know what I mean?
You know they're seeing people when you're out, let alone when you're in prison, right?
Right.
No, not doing that. But there's this girl. Let me show you this. I'll show you this before I go on to the comments of what Bravado must have said. But
Sorry, the MP's name was Joanna. His wife, Joanna Reid. She had to go to jail.
When was this?
In jail for 2 months. That's crazy for driving offending.
No, because you signed the paper, you lied. They call it perverting the course of justice.
Yeah,
they do it all the time.
Oh my God!
You get caught for it, then you go in prison.
Lord.
They do it all the time.
Oh, okay.
They said, well, this is what this girl on Instagram. She's hilarious. I've just started following her. What's her name?
Cartier, is it that one?
Cartier, yeah.
Yo, she's hilarious. But this is what she had to say on the matter. Let me play it.
And I'm snitching so fast. The way I just saw one girl talking about she was on a case and she went to jail for an M16 and the guy that she got caught with, he was her Cody, was basically her man. And the man basically snitched on her. But then she's like, oh, you know where I'm from, like we don't snitch and we don't say nothing. You don't say what? My friend, I will sing like my name is Tweety the Bird. Everybody has lost it. You're going to do what? Sit down in the jail for who? For somebody's broke son. Everybody's lost it. Do you know the way I will sing to the police? I will sing to the police, the judge, and everybody. I will even say, do you want harmonies? Has everybody gone mad? So you're going to tell me you want to place things inside of my house? First of all, I wouldn't be the yam head to have things in my house anyway. But let's just say you keep things in my house and we get arrested. And because you are scared, that something's going to happen to you in that place because you're a wimp, you now want to come and tell me that you've snitched on. I'm telling you now, I'm singing the whole life story. Okay, do you know that program, This Is Your Life? It will be This Is Your Life. His name is Jeremy. He was born in 1985. I will sing. Everybody's gone mad. What do you mean? His mom's name is Sarah. Go and arrest her too, because even she should have been in the jail a long time ago. What do you mean? Everybody's getting it, my friend. Even your little sister, she's getting it as well. 3 years old. She's going to jail, my friend. What do you mean? You're not going to snitch on me and I'm going to sit there in the jail cell. For whose children to be writing them? Everybody's lost it. Your sister said she's going to jail. Her stroller and her dummy.
Not the dummy, you know.
I think she's hilarious.
Let's go.
Ugh. Yeah, she is hilarious. She's a 3-year-old is going to prison as well. With the stroller and the dummy, everybody's going to jail. But yeah, I'm not going to be around anybody at this day and age that you would have to. He would have to live in a complete double life, and I have nothing. I don't know anything about it. Does that make sense? Like, the Nemesis guy. Did you not watch Nemesis?
No, I'm gonna watch it
today.
I'm gonna watch it. I ain't watched it yet.
Yeah, I was just like, but you're such a flipping crook at heart, because the way I want the crooks to get off all the time, I just don't. I don't want them to get caught either, but I don't want them in my house. I don't want that as my partner. I wouldn't want that. So no, I wouldn't be thing. I wouldn't be doing that. But let's see what our noble Bravado Massive had to say on the matter, if they would snitch or if they would hold it down. All right, let's see. More comments. So that was my response. So nope, not taking a charge. Not taking a charge. Sorry. That was Charlie's response. Can you not see my screen? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, that was Charlene's response. Nope. Beautiful one indeed. Just bust up. Absolutely no. Hell no. Nope. Whole time he'd be out there whiling. No. Pamela said yes. Pamela Trusty said yes. It depends on the charge, and if I think he wouldn't survive in prison sentence. Say if it was fraud that was benefiting the family.
Benefit the family, benefit the family.
So if he can do fraud that benefits the family, he should be prepared for prison, no?
Right. If
that's quite
then don't do it.
No, blood. Hell to the no, no. You did the crime, you do the time, says Michelle Alexander. Andrew Nix is saying, nope, that was more or less it. One person said that they would, depending on the money that they bring into the yard, I guess, is what she's saying. Yeah. So, Davina's saying, I have never and would never willingly associate with anyone who is about that life. I've been with some dickheads, but not criminal dickheads. Yeah, for real. I'm too pretty for prison.
Right.
Not doing it.
You know, I saw that you posted something, Natalie. We didn't get much comments on it, but we can discuss it here. You posted something that I think, I can't remember what country it is, but they were saying they had a list of 13,000 men that don't pay child support. And that
I know. I sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah,
I
in
said that to
Madrid.
you. Yeah,
And
that
Okay.
was funny. That was funny.
That was brilliant.
I thought it was bloody brilliant. What country was it? Can you remember?
Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina, yeah.
Wow.
They can't go to no World Cup activities if they've
No,
not paid their
they can
child
get
support.
there, but when they try to get in the stadium, they can't get in.
Oh shoot.
So they let them waste up their money to get there, but then they
Pay your
can't
child
attend.
support. You got money to fly to Argentina, but you ain't got money to pay your child support. Pay your
The
child
cheek
support.
of it.
When I
That's
saw it,
brilliant.
when I
That's
saw it,
brilliant.
I was cracking. I was like, "This is taking it too far." So they said that the Argentina government said they'd got a list of 13,000 men that hadn't paid child support and know they were into football. So what they done was they gave the US government and the football stadium all their names and passport numbers and stuff like that. So they were allowed to leave the country, Argentina, and fly to America and Canada and Mexico to go and watch the games. But when they went to the stadium, took the tickets, they would go, "You've been denied."
Pay your child support.
Yeah, pay your child support.
Brilliant. I think it's brilliant. It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
I think it's brilliant.
Absolutely.
Frigging moving out of order, can get plane ticket, but you can't afford to send you some money. You damn right.
Pay your child support. I think that should be for a lot of things. Could you imagine
Yeah,
if
I think it should.
it's bloody brilliant?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let's find the next topic.
But have you not seen what's going on in South Africa?
No, what's going
What's
on?
that?
So I don't know the full story, and I don't want to get beat up by Kwame, but I don't know the full story. But there's a whole thing about South Africans are saying it's South Africa's for the South Africans, and all the African nations, they want them out of the country.
Yeah.
So they run out all the Ghanaians, the Nigerians, the Zimbabweans. They've been killing them, taking their shops, and they're saying.
No way.
So basically, the whole thing Nigel Farage is doing over here, the South African black people are doing in South Africa. So they want all the other African countries out of the country. They want them out. They need to think South Africa's for the South Africans. I was watching the video. I was like, what is going on?
I
I'm gonna find it and post it because
That's
Desmond was talking
stupid.
about it last week with me, and I said, okay, I'll look for it. But yeah, some big thing over there right now, ridiculous. Big
Can't
thing.
go this. Yeah, and they don't want it's like all the Zimbabweans. They want them out. All the other countries, the Nigerians, the Ghanaians.
Why? What's this all of a sudden?
They said that because there's no jobs, they said all these other African people are taking all the jobs, blah, blah, blah. The same foolishness going over here. So this guy, there was some Ethiopian man, I think it's Ethiopian man or Ethiopian people that had a shop. Actually, at the moment, Nigeria and Ghana and Zimbabwe have been sending planes to fly all their people out of the country because it's that bad. They killed some Ethiopian shopkeeper. They went in the shop and said they want the shop, and it's he shouldn't have a shop because they haven't got a shop, and they killed him and tried to cover the shop. Wild.
What?
The world's gone mad, you know. I'm tired.
It really has. It really has.
Honestly.
Wild.
That's ridiculous, man.
Saying South Africa is for the South Africans. So all these other African nations need to get out.
Well, what a way to isolate yourself, boy, because you lot did go through it with them. So carry on.
Yeah, carry on.
Go and isolate yourself like that. That's so
stupid. I was hoping that they would do United States of Africa, but if they're carrying on with that, then that's highly unlikely, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I bet it just took 1, 2 idiots to start that. Yeah.
Could you imagine you're fighting against your own crazy, and there's enough people fighting against us that we have to fight against?
The problem is they don't see them as their own. That's the problem.
That's the whole thing, innit? That's the whole thing. You're not one of them. They're not from.
But that's the problem, that you don't see it.
Big problem. Got enough struggles to have struggling against that old. It's just, but there's telling him like, what? It goes, yeah, look it up. But it's just crazy. It just shows to other it just shows to other races. Look what's going on now.
How dumb we are.
Not making an example of everybody else. Like, come on.
Yeah. So dumb, man.
Make sense at all. Like,
I've been in a
Oh,
situationship for 23 years.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you lot off.
Girl, bye.
Right.
All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Charlene. I was just trying to line it up because I know Natalie's not feeling the greatest, so I want to kind of wrap up after this topic.
That's
So I was just
fine.
trying to
I'm
line
just
it up.
coming to terms with my the foolishness that happened today. Just fucking sorry.
Sorry, babe.
Just like
But yeah,
annoyed.
we are our own worst enemy. But
Yeah.
all right, let's take a listen to this and then tell me what you think. Because I've got a question for the guys that are watching. I really want to know if this is a thing.
So I've been in a situationship for 23 years. Right now, I'm single, and he's still in his relationship with a person that he did have a child with, and she just had a baby. Y'all, don't judge me.
He in a relationship and you still having conversations with him?
It's just
That's her. That's her. That's her. Somebody is with her man, Kitty.
I don't know.
When the last time y'all had sex?
2 weeks ago. You know what? Let's do the breakdown real quick because I'm gonna give it to you raw as a woman. Okay, I'm listening. 23 years he's had relationships, but not with you. 23 years he started a family, but not with you. Right. Now he's in a relationship with another woman that he doesn't want to leave, and that other woman is not you. For 23 years, he's consistently not chosen you. Right. And he's liking someone enough now to go, you know what? I met somebody that I might want to choose. I met somebody that I might want to be with and build with. And I have this unhealthy attachment to you. So sexually, I'll come and dump on you when I feel like it. But I ain't leaving what I got over here and what I'm potentially building with her.
Right.
So because you have this attachment to him, you're like, but what about me? And for 23 years, you think you have this deep bond that has been sex. A man could you all day and have no love for you. Right, yeah. You're not his girlfriend. You're not his wifey. You're not the fiance. You're none of the things. You are the girl that he is in secret that nobody else can know about. Right. And with the smile on your face is where the vitriol is coming from, because as a woman, how can you do that to another woman? How do you look at yourself in the mirror as a woman and go, I'm okay with hurting another woman like that by sleeping with the person she's in a relationship with?
Whoa.
I mean, it's been done to me before. So that's your trauma speaking. Whoa, that's your trauma speaking right there.
Did you say it's been done to you before?
Yeah, I mean, it has been done to me before.
So that justifies your behavior?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And I'm not saying that.
What are you saying?
Hold on.
Yes, you is saying that.
What I see is a woman who is desperate to be chosen. You are willing to accept low quality for the sense of just some type of intimacy. It don't matter. Regardless of what you are dealing with right now, that is low quality. And he is showing you just how much value he sees in you. You low quality too. And that's what he sees in you. But you're allowing yourself to be that. They always gonna go for the cheapest offer. Everybody likes a good sale.
Ooh, ouch.
Make yourself expensive. Make yourself expensive. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
I hear you. Yeah.
It's
I like
airhead
make
blood.
yourself expensive.
Yeah.
But Gary,
23 years.
23 years, but yo, can a man, not necessarily you, but have you heard of men sleeping with women for that amount of time and really not having any feelings for them?
No.
No.
You're always gonna have feelings. It's always gonna have feelings. Maybe not the ones that you need, but you always have feelings.
So what kind of feelings? So like, say for instance, you had someone in a situationship and they left. Is it like, oh, my pum pum left me and gone, and then you get the next day? What is it like? Do you feel like a deep?
I think when you watch some of these things, you get put in a situation where no, you can't be in that situation. But yeah, 22 years is a long time. So I think it's more about the time than it is about the actual what the situation is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think 22 years just seems like a very long time. I mean, you can have a 22-year-old. You can have your child working by that time, done school, done primary, done secondary school, done university, sixth form university, got a job, earning money. You know what I mean? So to me, that's a long time, and I think it's more about the time than it is about the
situationship itself.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he's done everything with everyone else.
Exactly.
As she said, he's picked everyone else but you.
Why consistently for 23 years you stayed there, allowing him to dispose his sperm inside of you, but then having everything else with everybody else? Like, wake up! You're not going to be.
That why he's not picking her is because she's allowed this behavior?
Yeah, I think so.
He doesn't have to.
Exactly. He's allowed to do what he wants to do. He doesn't have to stay with her. She's telling him it's okay for what you're doing because I'm not saying to you this isn't okay. A man can only treat you how you want to be treated. And if you're just saying, if you're just sitting back and allowing him to have kids with somebody else, to be in relationship with somebody else, to do this with somebody else, and you're not saying, hold on a minute, what about me? Of course you're going to be shat on. So you've got no one else to blame apart from yourself. You sat there for 23 years. He's never chosen you. You are to blame for your situation, not him. I wouldn't blame a man for what he's. I wouldn't fully blame the man for what he's doing. At this point of 23 years, I'm blaming you, the person. Wake up and smell the coffee. He may have wanted to be with you at some point, but at some point also you showed him who you are as a woman, and you've not shown him that you're strong enough to put your foot down and say, I don't want this. So he's gonna do what he wants to do. You're good enough to sleep with. When he needs to let go, or he's had out with his girlfriend, he can go to you because you're not gonna say no to him.
But you know what it is, yeah? If he doesn't have to, why would you? If you've never shown him that you have to, or that there's any value there, like you said, why would you? And what I've noticed is, first of all, I thought she's a dunce. Yeah. She's talking like she's simple.
By the way, let's give them credit for tonight's conversation. They always come up with these interesting topics. But yeah, go ahead.
But one thing I realise sometimes is, I see this with a lot. Some women don't choose. It's not that they're dumb. Yeah. They choose not to place that value on themselves, or not to have a standard, because having a standard and placing value on yourself creates a lot of boundaries, creates a lot of discipline, means a lot of discipline, and it's a lot more hard work than just being an airhead, and letting someone do what they want. It's lonely, more time, you spend a lot of time by yourself, and sometimes people, like, it's an active choice not to go down that road, because being a woman of value is a lot of responsibility, a lot of sacrifice, and a lot of time on your own that a lot of women are not willing to do, or not ready for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so if you allow him to do that, and look at the way you're talking, I can just tell she's just stupid around him. Like, he doesn't respect it. He doesn't respect your tune.
Doesn't have to, yeah.
And so why would he? But she's comfortable there. She's got to get to the place where she's ready to be like, being on my own, if you can't meet this standard or this requirement, leave me alone. She's not like that. She don't think like that yet. She doesn't even think like that. She doesn't want to do that because she's just happy to be around him. I slept with him 2 weeks ago. It's dumb. So she's not a woman of value right now, but she don't want to be.
Right.
Because that's going to take a lot to be, that takes a lot out of you as a person, and a lot of sacrifice to be that woman.
She's a prime example of somebody having daddy issues. She's had, there's a lot going on there with her that she needs to deal with emotionally. And it's sad because nowadays you think to yourself, why should you have to be the chosen one? Like, why should you have to be, oh yeah, I'm here, and if I sleep with you, it's fine. And he's at some point he's going to love me. There must be feelings there after a certain point. But I feel sorry for her, but at the same time, I still think to myself, come on, like, one, how old are you for being in a relationship for 23 years? Because you don't even look like you're 23 yourself.
We don't age
Yeah,
badly at all.
she could be older.
Be
But it's sad, and I hate to see women do things like that to themselves, hurting themselves emotionally. Because, in all honesty, I took sex for being love. If I'm going to be totally honest,
I was just about to say, if we're honest, has everybody on the screen been in a situation of low value for longer than they should have?
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
I've been that
Everybody has.
person. Yeah. So
Not-
I
Not
get it.
23 years.
Exactly.
Not 23 years, and not
Sorry.
in a situationship. You're
No,
fucking
we didn't go
mad.
that deep. Yeah, no,
You're
not
mugging
that.
it. You're mugging
Yeah.
me off. 23 years in a situationship, and you've had 23 relationships since. You're taking a piss, blood. You've chosen
Yeah.
everyone on the road but me. Never.
Yeah.
No. But I've been in a relationship that I had no business being in. Again, because I wasn't ready to make the sacrifice and that feeling of not having it. And then when I was.
Yeah.
I was out, boy. I was out.
But she was like, I've had enough.
Yeah. Random. Wrong day.
What the hell?
Yeah.
He's saying, we have all purpose on this land, man, and our women, and that what?
We all have purposes on this land. Man or women, that is her.
He was blindfolded.
Type that.
Yeah.
That Leonard Kiffy is too funny. But I don't know. I remember there was one guy that I loved more than life itself. There's only ever been one person that I've loved like that, and it was the same sort of thing. He had a baby on me, and I remember saying to him, "I just love you so much," and he was like, "Well, you must love people who treat you badly." And I don't know what happened. It was just like a ton of bricks hit me. And I was like, oh my God. So you're consciously treating me badly.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And when guys are like, why are you like this? Why are you like, blame him? Because from that, no, I'm not gonna be no muppet for nobody because they don't respect it.
They don't respect it.
You have to make yourself expensive, like Kitty said in the clip. You have to, and like you so eloquently said, it's lonely. It's lonely when you put boundaries in place for yourself, but then the art of getting through that is liking your company, filling it with purposeful activities and getting on with your life.
Yeah.
If you meet somebody and you complement each other, but sitting around, especially at my age now, waiting to be picked, or not having any boundaries in place, I just can't. I'm just
letting anything run just so you can keep the connection. Move, blood. The one for me was your one was when he said you must like people treating you bad. My one, I was genuinely mad and I was genuinely vexed, and I was like, I'm done. It's like, you're always done. Our blood clot. You should have never told me that.
Oh Lord.
In your batty blood. That honestly, that winded me so bad. That winded me so bad.
Do you know it's overconfidence in it? Like, overconfident.
But I was because you know why it hurt? Because it's true. Because I'm a strong person, but in that situation, it's true. For 10, 11 years, I was always done, and I was never done. I was done. That was the see you later. That was the icing, that was the cement, that was the roll up, that was everything. I was like, don't threaten me with a good ass time, blood. That's it. Like, that was the wake up call. Like you said, it just hit you, innit? Them words when you're like, I'm a real idiot in real life. No.
In real time, in real life, you're a muppet out here. And that happened when I was quite young. So thankfully, with that happening when I was quite young, it helped me to be like, nope, I'm not doing it. You're not disrespecting me. You're not going to treat me badly for fun. And I'm going to just be around here talking about I love you. Try and love yourself. Which goes back to something that was put in the group today. Let me see if I can find it. Because actually, let's read the comments on this quickly. But it goes back to what was put in the group. It was like, our fathers, are children better off raised by fathers? And I think people were getting vexed because they were saying it was a blanket statement, which is suggesting that fathers would raise kids better than mothers. But I didn't read it that way. I just think if fathers are present or in the household or not, but present, I think the child doesn't then want to be picked. It goes back to what you were saying, Charlene. She clearly has some daddy issues. So you want that male attention, you want that male love. If assuming that she grew up in a house without her dad, that would explain why she behaves in the way in which she behaves. So I do think the presence of fathers are really important. It really is. So
they asked that on Sunday at that event.
What did they say?
Do children perform better when they're raised by their father? That was a question.
Yeah, and that's more or less the question that was in the group. But some people took it as a slight on single mums. I didn't read it that way, but I got where they're coming from. But I do think there's more balance when the daddy's around.
Well, that's exactly what I said. I said everything is balanced. So the ideal situation is that they have the feminine and the masculine parent, the nurturer, and that is the balance. And I said, and if the daddies are crasses, then no. It depends on the individual. The child is not better off with their dad just because they're a dad, especially if their dad's a narcissistic arsehole who doesn't know how to be a proper parent. But if they are a good parent, I just think everything, ideally, the reality is this was meant to be a 2-people job. So so you just need the balance of both energies to that is what the ideal situation is. That's what I think. Genuinely.
Yeah, I agree. Davina's saying, I foolishly not so long let my ex back into my life as a situationship. To my knowledge, there wasn't anyone else though. That ish lasted about 6 months. We went JA, came back, I laid my cards on the table, all or nothing. He didn't want anything more, so I chose nothing. That kind of life isn't for me. 6 months was long enough, much less 23 blood clot years.
That's what I'm saying. And I did a post today as well about I posted a post today about relationship dating now. And I said, do you lot miss dating? Because now it used to be, I like you, you like me, I see you, you see me, I like you, you like me, you ask me out or I ask you out, we go out, we enjoy the date, we go out again, and then we see how it goes. We don't enjoy the date, we don't. Now it's situationship, nonchalant, no contact, breadcrumbing, this, that, not ready for a relation. It's all these different things that it's become.
These nuances,
And then that some girl commented, she goes, I remember when a guy would come up to you and go, what you saying? And that's it, you're in a relationship for 10 years. What you saying? I was busting up. I was like, it's so
for those days.
Those were the bubblegum suit days.
It's true. It was so simple. Someone just look at you, you looked at them, and you was in a thing. That was it.
Yeah.
It's funny. Today's not for the weak. People think they got options. People think they got options, and that's what I mean. If you make yourself, not make yourself disposable, but like this woman, if you make yourself like anything like optional, you can pick me up when you want and put me down again, like a control pad, then why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If I look in front of me and I see a control pad and it looks like a control pad and it's moving like a control pad, I'm going to use it like a control pad.
It's a control pad, yeah.
She's shown him what she is, and he can't see her in any other light.
No.
So Gary, speaking as a male, is that true? If we allow you to just take the piss, then you're gonna.
But it depends what you mean by taking the piss, innit? Because if you not start things off that way and then want to change them, and a person said, I'm not changing because that's how we started, then that's how we started. You're not taking a piss, you're just setting the boundaries from early. Because lots of people will come with this thing and say, yeah, I'm not sure what I want. Let's just take things easily and just have fun. And then when they want to level it up, the person says, no, I'm cool with that. I'm cool how it is. I've got comfortable in it how it is. I'm good with this. So it's
But then, isn't it when you date? Isn't it that you like have a period where it's unofficial whilst you're feeling each other out, then it becomes official? I always thought that's what dating
but
was.
see, this is the thing, right? Like Natalie said before, there was none of this unofficial stuff. You were there in it.
Yeah.
It was there. There was no unofficial bit. That was it. But now you lot start with you start with this. It's unofficial. I want to see how things go, and then people are like, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm good. And then once you get comfortable with that, I'll see how it goes. Like, why am I changing? I'm good.
It's a good get out clause, boy. It's a good get out clause.
It is.
It's kind of we started off this way. Everything's Chris. I'm happy. You're happy. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, and this woman values just having him there more than she does a proper connection. What she actually doesn't, she's holding on. It's like a weird attachment style that she's got. Instead of actually wanting anything deeper, she'd just take anything he'll give her.
He'll give her.
She's using sex because he still sleeps with her. She's seeing that as that he loves her.
That there's a connection there.
It's a sex part. Yeah, it's a sex part. He still wants to sleep with me, so therefore he must have feelings for me. That's what she's holding on to. Nothing more, nothing less. And until he breaks it and says bye, she's always gonna think there's gonna be a chance. That small 1% she's gonna hold on to.
23 years of your life is not especially as a woman, it's not a.
But to be honest, but it sounds like she was seeing people as well in between that time. Don't sound like it was constant. It sounds like she was waiting. Yeah. She was waiting there for 23 years, and I don't think that's the case.
On and off, but then just that one your skin, and I think that's him for her. Helen Miley said, "This is what I told my daughter from day one: add value to yourself." Perush said, "This is the one I think is absolutely crazy, Dion. She's gonna go back and give him another 23 years," says Davina. She ain't heard a damn word they said. And when they did those 23 years, and when did those 23 years start? Because she looks 23. Yeah, but she could be 43 looking like that though. She took the situationship to a whole new level. She needs help. She's definitely insecure and hoping he'll pick her, but it just ain't happening. Yeah, it's crazy. That's what you said, Shasha. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, really? Says Sandy Belfleur. Jess Green said, if the girl has been playing herself with a player for 23 years, the girl is beyond help. I'd like to know what her family and friends have said to her. If I knew someone like that, I'd tell them their dumbass straight. If she wants to be that cheap, she might as well take herself to the streets and earn a few bucks along the way. Hurrah. Jess.
Cold, isn't it?
They're cold, you know. I love them. I agree. Of course you agree, Charlie. You're cold as well anyway. She must have friends that are saying something to her, or she's too deep into it that she can't let go. I think she feels if she walks away that she may miss out on her chance. She's hoping that she'll be seen. After 23 years, it ain't happening, blood. It's not happening. 23 years and he hasn't picked you. Fuck out of here. It's not happening. Charlene Samuel, I agree. She thinks she won't have him in her life. However, she really still doesn't have him and her chance is long gone. I know some people who waste 2 or 3 years on someone, not 23 years. Yvette says she obviously doesn't value herself. That's sad. At some point, she should be closing the door. Nika said a soul tie. That's what that is. And I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
People really underestimate the spiritual ties around sex. And I do think that's there's an element of it. if they were that tired, would he not? Why would he move her up? I don't get it. If they were that tired, why not move her up? I don't get it. Um, she tied him to sex. It's good, I guess. But there's a lot more to it than that. In terms of soul ties, anyway. Fee Empress LG said, I can't even laugh at this because it's real for a lot of women who, unfortunately, I can't vibe with as their choices annoying me to my core, even though I'm not the one living in the chaos. So she's saying that this is truth, this is fact for a lot of people. So it's not even like a skit. It does happen. I've seen it.
And at what point do you stop? Don't slam that door. I'm gonna thump him. And at what point do you stop waiting to be chosen and choose yourself? Like, where do you get to the point where you stop leaving the ball in their court? It's never like, when do you take the reins and take some control? Someone that has not done anything with you, at what point, do you say, let me take control of this because I am control of my own life? You're waiting on someone to dictate what happens with you. Like, I can't. Listen, I've been in hard situations where I've had to be like, nah, bloods.
Yeah, can't
You
do
know
it.
what I mean? No, I'm not doing it.
All right. Well, that's our show, guys. Thank you, Kwame, for coming on. If you're still watching, always a pleasure. I have to sit on the edge of my seat. Don't say or do anything wild, but I love him for it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm naughty like that, so I like the naughtiness and the juiciness. But sometimes I'm like, no, you can't troll. Stop it now. Stop it right now. But yeah, thank you for coming on. We'll have you back. Oh, Israel, I've come in late. What's the man saying about this relationship? Babe, you're going to have to catch it on the replay, because just slide your finger and rewind the live right at the beginning because we are wrapping up now. But yeah, I'll holler at you anyway. I'll holler at you in the week. See how you're doing. But yes, my charges them. Thank you for coming on. Great to see you guys. We've got lots coming up. Thank you guys for posting in the group and for helping to keep it popping and for putting your. I say it every week. We love you for it. Even the Music Mondays, boy. The Music Mondays have been popping off,
Natty posts a lot of them, doesn't he, as well?
Yeah.
He does all of them. He's taken that right off my hands, boy, and I love it. So Natty just does Music Mondays. But who is Stacey? Do you know who Stacey is? From A Teenage Singer.
From who?
A Teenage Singer.
No.
Called Stacey. All right. Next time we're on, we'll look at it because it's too. I know that Natalie's not feeling the greatest, so let us wrap up. But that Music Monday was interesting, like what people were saying, and like they were like, "You obviously don't know who Stacey is," and I was like, "I don't. I need to research to see who she is." Like, I don't know who she is. Even the Music Mondays are kicking off, and I love it. So thank you guys for everything. Davina saying, "Good show, night, guys," and we will be back next week. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your contributions. Does anyone want to say anything before we go? Nat, you got anything coming up?
No, I've got. I did something with Channel 5 recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I did something. I can't say what it is, but it will be out soon. Like, I'm not allowed to say. I shouldn't have even probably said that. Oops. And I'm gonna be doing a couple of things with Honda. Yeah. So I can't. I'll tell you soon, guys. Watch this space. It will be fun.
Yes.
One with it. Love to see it. But yeah, we've got some stuff coming up. I think it's good. Yeah, we've got some things, some big things coming up. Yeah, but we'll keep you posted. I'm not going to say it yet because
you're not going to say it yet. Okay, I was like,
no.
Although
you have to stay posted, guys. Turn your notifications on to Diva Choice because there's some things, and for Black Excellence as well.
yeah, we've got some things coming up, so we're excited. But yeah, keep going, keep posting in the group, keep sharing the posts. We love you for it, and we appreciate you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Peace. Good night.